Okay, here we are with Jan and Emmy attempting a 3-3 in an arena with no letters. So she is going to be entering in a collected trot. And the trot, it's pretty good. It could use a little bit more balance and buoyancy, but this is fairly straight. Sped up a little bit there. Balance has to stay over the hind leg. And a little bit crooked into that halt, and then walked in the salute. So that would be an expensive mistake that can be easily corrected. And trotting forward, and then a little bit of a drift right we can see, so she needs to stay straight, make a nice corner, and then she's got a bigger trot. And could stay a little more over the hind legs and a little bit up through the shoulders. And then a clearer comeback. And now the short side, she should be repairing the balance, the connection, the suppleness. Going to use this corner to set up her shoulder in. And sit herself over that right hind leg, suppling a little bit right. Keeping the mare up in front of her, and then this half circle around the inside leg, her inside leg, and then sitting herself slightly over to the left, half circle left, finishing in a very slight shoulder 4 position so she can start her half pass left. There we go. And the positioning up high through the pole on the left is important. And now a right turn into the extended trot. She's got to show a clear difference. Neck up and out, big steps. Staying with her. This is better than the first one, except for there she got off balance and then ended up resorting to a little bit of a neck displacement there. Now she's got a halt up here at the top of the arena. Halt has to be established for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Rein back 4 steps to a trot off. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit hesitant there in the rein back. And then the shoulder in this way, using the corner to set up that positioning. Then keeping that shoulder in line and the balance. There we go, there's a half circle and a half pass right. And this one is good too. A little more positioning through the shoulder and the neck in the half pass would make it just look a little bit prettier. And the walk transition. And now setting up the 2 walk turns.
Oh, I think I got lost.
Your walk turns. Just turn and do them right there is fine. So she's got a walk turn left and then a walk turn right. And needed a little bit more weight to the hind leg before the turn. She kind of got a little on the forehand in that turn. Rhythm, balance, rhythm. And again, they could be a little bit more positioned and a little bit more carrying on the inside hind leg. And now the extended walk, which this mare usually does do quite well. As long as she will relax and take big steps and put her nose out and her neck down, but still stay somewhat connected. And there she's just a little bit tight, and so the walk steps aren't clear and marching enough, so she actually needs to get a little bit more ahead of the leg in that extended walk. So that's not the best that the mare can do in that extended walk. That would fall on the list of homework. Then the canter transition, and she could have her pole a little bit more up and a little bit more space between her chin and her chest. She's a little bit too closed up there, so she needs to ride the mare's shoulders and neck up and out and away from her. And this half pass left, she's going to sit over there and then keep the mare cantering up in front of her and do her half circle, and then back on the line she was on for the half pass in a straight way and ride a lead change as she crosses center line. And there's a good change. And the canter afterwards got a little over the left shoulder. She had to correct that, so she's got to think right shoulder 4 right after the change to the right, and keep that mare in that right shoulder 4 positioning. And then this circle, and over she goes. Yeah. And then up a hill in her half circle right, keeping the canter, softening and quickening the hind leg, softening the rein so she can quicken the hind leg, and then the lead change on this side. Good change, both changes good and on the aids and clean. And this one stayed straight after the change, so that was really quite good. And then she just needs to get her neck up and out a little bit more and get her a little bit more settled over her hind leg. And here is the extended canter down the rail, without a rail, and then ride up and quicken the horse and keep the hind legs active in the comeback. And then a trot transition here after the corner. Kind of fell into that trot. And then a turn. And another balanced turn, and keep trotting straight up to the halt. Straight halt, straight horse, and balanced and stand still. Quarter dang good.